Hey guys, Nick here. I want to do a follow-up video to the bending thing that I was doing the other day. Anonymous one asked me if I could do something a little more in depth about bending one note and hitting something else on another string. So I'm putting this video together to talk about different things you can do after you bend a note, and some of those things in particular about different ways that you can like bend one note and hit something else on another string, and some examples of those. So let's go take a look. So in keeping up with the theme of different kind of bends, I wanted to do a little bit more on things that you can do after you bend a note. For instance, there's something called unison bends where you're playing one note, say for instance in this A minor scale, and you're playing this note fretted, and you're playing this note which bends from this G to an A, same note after you bend it, but you're playing them together, so you're actually playing them in unison. Give it a little waver so you can actually hear that dissonance underneath it a bit. Gives it a little more interesting. Now this one's different because this one you're actually holding it down with your first finger, you're taking your two stronger fingers, your middle and your ring finger, and you're actually helping bend them. So you're only actually bending with these two, but you're kind of using this as an anchor and a little bit of leverage where you're kind of twisting your fingers. So this is one of the easier ones. Another thing you can do, which is pretty common, is this one, which involves bending one string and then hitting another one up with your pinky. You can do that like this if you want to with your middle finger, and then hit the fretted note with your ring. It's up to you. But like for instance in this scale, you're actually bending this note up to that pitch and then playing this, which ends up sounding like the E and the G together, but you're actually bending it. Now, there are a lot of different ways you can do that. Some people do it one finger per fret. I play whatever happens to be comfortable at the time. And depending on how fast I play it, it dictates whether I'm actually one fret or a little bit like that. This doesn't matter behind it, as long as you can bend this note and doing that one at the same time. Now, if you're playing on the two top strings, you're doing this on the same fret. So they're fret apart down here, same fret up here. How do you practice that one? Probably just by doing it really good. Now this one, even though I typically bend with my, told you before, with my anchor over here, when I do this one I actually kind of pull it down a little bit. Sometimes a little more than, I don't have it like this, but I tilt it down a little bit more. For whatever reason, it's just more comfortable. It's another good example of why you should just try a lot of different things, figure out what's comfortable for you. Try it all different ways and you'll find something that's easier for you to do, the way your hands are, the way that you're sitting. For instance, if I'm standing with a guitar, my hand is typically in a different angle because my guitar's lower and all that. So always practice with your strap on the guitar, and stand up if you're playing, especially before performances, so you get used to playing. Because your playing completely changes when you put that, that strap onto a guitar and you actually stand with it. And when you do that, you can pick them one at a time. You can do it with your finger. You can kind of claw them with these two fingers or whatever you're going to do. Hit them both at the same time with a pick. And a good thing to practice, just kind of do that a lot. And the more you play it, the more you'll get used to it. Your hands will get stronger from doing it, and you'll actually hear when it's a little bit off. Another thing you can do that's pretty popular in country music is actually bending this one and then playing both this note and that note on top. So bending that D to a E, and then fretting. Sometimes you can let them ring out. And also this one, a lot of times you'll hear, especially in country music, you'll hear that done really kind of fast together, like a up and down. And you'll hear that played for a lot of different things, like it's a very kind of country sound. It sounds kind of like a pedal steel guitar, where you're actually playing one note and you're hitting your foot on the pedal to raise and lower, like your B string or something like that, to get that sound. So it's kind of like what you end up hearing is, you can play it like that, but it actually kind of a country sound, or you can work that into whatever southern rock or whatever you kind of want to use it in. Another thing you can do after you bend, you can actually bend it and hit a note. So what note would you hit? Well, if you're playing the scale, you have to know what notes you're playing, and if you're bending from here to that E, in the same scale, the next one would be that G, which is 3 frets up. So if you play this and hit 3 frets up, you should hear. You can bend it up and hit another note. You can bend it up and kind of tap it really quick. If you tap it with your pick, you can get it a little bit faster than you probably can with your finger, at least for me. You can bend it and hit a harmonic. You can actually bend this B up to a C and then hit this on top. It's another pedal steel kind of thing. And a good way to practice those is just kind of like doing it over and over again. Work it into your practice routine, practice to a metronome, practice a few songs that actually have those in there. And if you want to do claw picking, like kind of like this, you can actually do that and throw that 2-note bend into whatever you're playing. So that's my video for today. Hopefully I can be making some more this weekend because I'm not going out too much. But I'll be doing some more video stuff in the house over here. So let me know what you thought about that. Let me know if there's anything else I can throw in there because I'm going to be doing some more gear, or probably some more gear reviews this weekend. Talk to you about the pedal board I'm putting together, put some examples of that. And I'll be doing some more vlogs and cool things like that too. So you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay away from the stupid coronavirus thing. It's a weird thing, but it's just better not to get a flu if you can avoid it. So anyways, you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.